Welcome back, friends. You're at that 1870s Homestead, and my name's Rachel, and we've just been doing a lot of fun things with restarting Amish Friendship Bread. It's probably been, geez, my oldest, it just turned 26, and I used to make this when they were toddlers all the time. Okay, that's just my oven preheating. And I haven't made it in probably close to 20 years. Back then, the only thing I ever did with it was make the yummy, delicious Amish Friendship Bread proper, which is the most delicious cinnamon sugar bread. And this is what an Amish Friendship Bread starter looks like if you're haven't been following this series. And it's kind of like a sourdough starter, but it's really a sweet, sweet sourdough starter. But you can use it really similarly. I've never had success myself just getting a sourdough starter proper started. But with Amish Friendship Bread starters, I have no problem getting those going. And I've so far made blueberry pancakes was my first choice. A bunch of pie crust to put in the freezer in advance of holiday baking season. But today we are going to make the actual Amish Friendship Bread. So it is a lot of ingredients, not as simple as the last two recipes I made. So I'll bring you guys down here and we'll get to mixing it up. Okay, so first I'm going to start with putting together all of my dry ingredients, and I need 2 cups of flour. And this is just all-purpose flour. A half a teaspoon of baking soda. 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. A half a teaspoon of salt. And cinnamon, 2 teaspoons. And then we need, you need 1 large box of vanilla instant pudding. I buy my instant pudding in bulk from our Amish store. So that's right around usually 5 ounces. Oops, a little bit too much. All right. Let's give those dry ingredients a mix. And this is like the moistest. I mean, you think banana bread's moist, you think zucchini bread's moist. I don't know what it is about this recipe, but it is absolutely divine. All right. Okay, so we have our dry ingredients mixed. I'm just going to make a well in the center. We're adding 3 eggs. Aren't those some beautiful eggs? 3 eggs. Let's see, a half a cup of milk, I think. Yep. And some oil. 1 full cup of oil. Maybe that's the ticket. And that pudding obviously adds some good moisture content. And anything else with respect to, I need to add my sugar. Let's see, a teaspoon of, or a cup of sugar. All right. And some vanilla. And how much vanilla do we need? Vanilla. A half a teaspoon. Is a half a teaspoon ever enough, though, of vanilla? No. Okay. Alrighty, so let's now mix all this together. Just kind of beat up those eggs a little bit in the center. And then we'll slowly start folding in our dry ingredients. Now you can add nuts, cranberries, walnuts, blueberries, pecans. Well, that's a nut, but really is a pecan a nut because there's no better nut than a pecan. What else could we add to this? Ooh, chocolate chips. All right, so that's our basic bread dough. And now you never want to overmix your breads when you're making breads like this. I don't know why that is. I just know it's a rule and I make sure to follow it. So once those dry ingredients are incorporated, we've got them all incorporated. We're going to get this into our loaf pans. Oh, guys, we never even added the Amish Friendship Bread starter. Jeez. I was like, why does it not look right? Lord have mercy. Well, it wouldn't be Amish Friendship Bread without the Amish Friendship Bread starter. I've been just doing too many things today. That's what we'll chalk it up to. So 1 cup of Amish Friendship Bread starter. Lordy. Well, heaven's sakes. Mine may not turn out perfect this time because I did not get this mixed in with the same time with my wet ingredients, but we'll do the best. So if you're just interested in starting an Amish Friendship Bread starter, I do have a video on that. And this would be considered day 10. So day 10, you're done with the feeding cycle and you're ready to cook with it or gift it and share it. This recipe right here is probably the most widely known recipe to use your Amish Friendship Bread starter. Okay, got that good and incorporated now. Now let's try again. Okay, that's looking better. And this is absolutely bowl lickable good. If you grew up in a household where you licked the bowls, we did. And whoever was closest got the first call. Who wants to lick the bowl? So if Mom was baking, sometimes I would run in and somebody got to lick the bowl. And then if she was using beaters, somebody got to lick the beaters. And so a lot of times the beaters were my favorite. I would go in and say, can I have the beaters? All right, so we got our breads in. Just gonna kind of level them out a little bit. Now, lickable good. Now the fun part, you need to have a cup of cinnamon sugar made. And I usually keep cinnamon sugar on hand just for fun treats and things to have. So we're just going to sprinkle on some of our cinnamon sugar. Let's sprinkle this one with some. All right, let's just give that a little pat in. Now while the oven's heating up, I'm just going to set these on top of the oven and let them rest. Just, oops, I don't think it's done. Maybe 10 more minutes. Nice. Don't those look delicious? I do need to let them cool a little bit before we take them out of the pan. I will end this clip with some yummy footage of us slicing into them. Todd has never had Amish Friendship Bread, so I can't wait for him to try it. I did go ahead and mix together another batch, so we've got 2 more in the oven cooking away. So I'll see you guys on the next video as we learn to use our Amish Friendship Bread starter in all kinds of ways. Talk to you guys later.